All right, from Madcap Coffee in Grand Rapids, Michigan, we have Rhianna, Bennie.
Hi. Awesome. Is everybody comfortable? Wonderful. Could I have my music, please? Awesome. Time. Beauty is all around us, in ways small and large. One of the ways I experience this beauty is in the moment of enjoying a cup of coffee, as I'm sure many of you could agree. Whether I'm tasting for service in the cafe or brewing a cup at home on a slow morning, I'm experiencing something beautiful in those first few sips, no matter what the coffee. This beauty, to me, lies in the coffee's inherent complexity, both scientific and artistic. And this complexity shows itself through the different flavors in the coffee and the way we extract those flavors. Now, new ways to introduce more complexity to coffee have been increasingly common in our world, and they're changing the coffees now more than ever through exploring new processing techniques and regions. And while this does bring a new beauty to our cups through a bold array of flavors and textures, I'm left wondering if there's still a place for the more traditional practices that grew our industry in the first place and allow for this type of experimentation. With this in mind today, I began to explore the coffees available to me. Now, judges, I will begin by pulling espresso shots for your signature beverage, so they have time to chill for the remainder of the presentation. Now, once I began tasting these coffees of different processing techniques and regions, I decided that a washed processed coffee would give me a shot of espresso with the most rich sweetness and simultaneous complexity. And I found all of these characteristics in Luis Reynoso's farm in the Tolima region of Colombia. Now, with his exclusive use of the washing process, I will be serving each course to you today on a tile to represent the tubs in which he ferments and then washes all of his coffees by hand. Now for the espresso course. With Luis's farm sitting at 1,700 meters above sea level, this Couture variety, found in this AAA lot, flourishes and allows for a deepening of flavors which can be seen through the consistent presence of a ripe red fruit sweetness. Once his coffees are floated and then milled to achieve optimal quality, they are then fermented for 24 to 36 hours and washed all in tiled tubs. This contributes to the coffee's overall complexity and nuance of flavor. Now, because of his exclusive use of the washing process, today, please look out for notes of the following. They are written on the cards in front of you, so don't feel like you have to remember them all right now. Of ripe cherry, hibiscus, and dark chocolate. Now please wait to enjoy until I give you further instructions. You will be experiencing a medium plus acidity, a medium sweetness, and a medium pleasant floral bitterness. On the tongue, it will be medium in weight, and it will have a full body and texture while being pleasantly coating and lingering towards the end in its finish. Please stir your espresso 5 times front to back with the spoons in your napkins. Discard and plant the spoons in the small flower pots to your left, and enjoy.
Let's give it up for the espressos.
Now, judges, once I learned more about Luis's farm and his practices, it made sense why I was so drawn to his coffees. He, too, believes that the coffee plant has beauty in its naturally complex scientific attributes and works his hardest to maintain this through every step of the way on the farm. He has recently become organic certified, and this allows him to keep his practices circular in nature and true to the inherent qualities in the espresso. For your milk course today, I have prepared 150 milliliter milk beverages, and I've steamed them to approximately 130 degrees Fahrenheit. With this particular amount and temperature of milk, the espresso and its distinct qualities that separated it from the others in the beginning of my choosing process remain and shine through, while being drinkable right away. When you do drink, look out for notes of caramel cookie, similar to that of a Stroop waffle, milk duds, please enjoy, all while having a very creamy mouthfeel. Please enjoy. And I'll be right back with the second set of milk beverages. Now, milk beverages are a large part of our industry's past, present, and will continue to be a large part of our future. The characteristics in the milk work to soften the intricate flavors in the espresso without dulling them, but changing them instead. Now, judges, similar to the world of espresso, we see the world of milk drinks constantly changing and shifting. This could include new iterations to the milk, like that of milk alternatives, alternative processing and preparation techniques, as well as new added flavors. I have chosen to utilize none of these, as I feel that the beauty that lies in Luis Reynoso's espresso shines through without any additional help and is beautiful on its own. Again, look out for notes of caramel cookie, similar to that of a Stroop waffle, milk duds, all with a creamy mouthfeel. Please enjoy. Thank you, and I'll begin to prepare your signature beverages. Now, characteristics that were consistently present while working with this espresso was its rich sweetness and a prominent florality. With my signature beverage today, I wanted to highlight and emphasize those flavors and their experiences. So I will be starting with 2 shots of Luis Reynoso's AAA lot. Then I will be adding a dragon fruit black sesame simple syrup that I've created. I chose dragon fruit because its subtle sweetness is enough to give the already present sweetness in this espresso the little boost that it needs. I added black sesame to add a terrine quality and give more complexity to the overall drink. Next, I'm adding 30 grams of an oolong tea concentrate. This spaces out the overall flavor experience of the beverage while contributing to the sweetness with its candied and caramelized notes. Finally, 2 grams of rose water to add florality and mimic the florality that's ever present in this espresso. All in a whipped cream canister I will be charging with nitrogen to cool, add body, and infuse, as well as combine. To further enhance these effects, I will be charging twice. Once I have poured your beverages, I will be expressing the peel of a pink lemon on top. Different from a normal lemon as it has a slight florality in aroma, again contributing to this aroma and experience of florality that I wanted to mimic today. Also mimicking the acidity found within the espresso and creating overall balance of the beverage. And once I've expressed the peel, I will be garnishing with the inner peel of the dragon fruit. It's where all of the fuchsia color comes from and is typically cast to the side as it has very little flavor on its own. But once dehydrated, it looks exactly like rose petals, becoming a visual representation of the florality that's ever present in this espresso. Please enjoy. Now, please wait to enjoy these until I do call time. And when you do, I'd like you to take at least 3 sips. all while holding down the garnish with your pointer finger and holding the rest of the coupe glass with the rest of your hand. On the first sip, you should be experiencing nougat and milk chocolate. On the second, it will be a candied orange flavor. And to finish, a bright raspberry. All please inhale while taking those sips so you can get the full experience that the aromatic adds. Thank you. I hope you all enjoy. Time.
Let's give it up for Rhianna. Rhianna. Get over here.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling?
Good, thank you.
Is there anybody you want to thank to start off?
Yeah, my whole Madcap crew and my family and my roaster, Paul.
Describe the experience of competing. Is this your first time competing?
It is, yeah.
So what was this like for you?
I learned a lot. It was a lot all at once, but I feel like I really grew in my barista skills from doing it, and I had a great time. It allowed me to be creative in a new way.
Do you think you'll compete again?
I'm not sure. It's very possible. I'm really enjoying my experience, so you never know what the future holds.
What was your favorite part of the experience?
I think it was coming up with a signature beverage. It was a place where I could really get creative and kind of funky. I had a good time with it.
What kind of inspired that Sig Bev then? Like,
Well, I chose a dragon fruit because it's not like the prettiest fruit, and it has like all of the beautiful qualities are on the inside, which is kind of like what I was trying to express through my routine. So yeah.
I legitimately love that. That's like a really like cool way to kind of like tie everything together with your routine, everything that you were doing.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
No problem. Everybody give it up one more time for Rhianna. We're back with a word from our sponsors.